Hey there guys, and welcome back to another Reaper Airsoft video. Today we are playing at Ghindari, and I'm using my MTW for my main weapon. My secondary of choice is the Tokyo Marui MK23 with a bunch of upgrades. I already know that replica has a very long history in my channel. Today's game style is capture the flag. Right now I'm rushing into the building to take one of my favorite hiding spots whenever I play around here, to try and see how other players react when they take shots from unexpected angles. So I'm gonna go down here to take a little cover and have an angle from where most players are not able to see me, but I'm able to see exactly what I'm looking for. Now, as you can see, some players react kind of weird when they take BBs from angles they definitely do not expect. I'm not necessarily accusing people of cheating, but it's just fishy.
What?
After respawning, I make my way behind enemy lines into enemy territory, and I'm trying to find a good spot from where I can watch players come and go out of the respawn so that I sorry about that, so I can track the movements a little bit better, so I know the proper timing to go into the enemy base and steal the enemy flag. And as I'm standing here, two players are coming out of the respawn. There were very few players out on this particular day, so we had to respawn at 2 people. So I'm just waiting for them to get into the right angle so I can take some shots. Alright, so those guys got away basically because my hop-up was turned a little bit high, so my BBs just flew above their heads instead of into them. So I'm just gonna make my move here and get even closer to the enemy base to try and find that flag. Yeah, those little kid voices you keep hearing in the back is my youngest son. Yeah, it's kind of hard to find moments to have some quiet in the house, so I'm just gonna have to record the voiceovers the best I can. It's part of being a dad, I guess. So right here, I'm moving inside the base, and as you can see, the flag is right there. But right now, I saw one of the enemy players coming back towards the respawn, so I'm gonna stand in the doorway for a little while until that player moves along and I'm out of the possible line of sight, so I can make a free movement. So after the other player has passed, I go upstairs from where I can have a much better overview of the enemy movement. And of course, I wait until some of the players come out of the respawn and have a little chat about what they're going to do.
Igaz.
After taking these guys down, it's time for me to move because they're gonna go to the respawn and come right back out. So it's time for me to move in and try to take that flag and make a disappearing app. Sometimes after taking a flag, I like to hide for a very little while so that things calm down and I have a much easier way of extraction to get away with it, you know? A bit of travel, you get the wonderful chance to shoot enemies in the back.
See you guys. Fort!
Here I get shot from the back, but after respawning I managed to make my way back there and try to take a few shots at one of the snipers hiding out by the trees in the way back there. Of course my shots don't really make it, but still try to make a few just warning shots and try to make a run for it with the flag straight into our base.
Radule, am adus steagul. Da. Da.
Nu vrei să le execuți tu pe sniper?
Să ce?
Să-i dai mungul la sniper.
Bă, știi cum e.
And with us having both flags, it now turns into a waiting game where we just wait for the enemies to come and take one or two flags, which after a while it kind of gets boring, so we kind of let them take some of them back.
Dar n-am ce să fac. Dai, faci, dă-l în pulă. Atâta timp cât nu se apropie bine.
After what felt like at least half hour waiting, some enemies start to show up to try and take the flag. Yeah, they know it was me. They just don't know where exactly from. So after a lot of defensive play, it got pretty boring, so I decided to start pushing up. Actually, a lot of the players on my team decided to fan out and just disperse. Maybe the enemy can make a push and take our flag. In the meantime, trying to have a little bit of fun on the field. So that's exactly what we did. I waited here patiently for a little while because I've heard that there were some enemy players around and just wanted to be sure that it is safe for me to proceed forward. But in the meantime, I forgot to look behind me where I just came from, and I know that they noticed me and were actively looking for me.
Mort? Igen? Nem untad meg?
So by the time I revived and came out of respawn, one of the flags was already taken. So here I'm already behind enemy lines.
Hiába már meg voltál lőve.
Hát nem, mert láttak, hogy felmelte a replikát.
Hát de már akkor jó, de el volt találva.
And the trolling begins. These two guys felt a little bit of discomfort for me taking them out in such a way, so they start trolling me. Of course, after a while, I kind of realized that they were just fucking trolling with me, so we move on from this little situation. Anyhow, it was a very interesting reaction.
Pedoi.
Dite acasă, mai tras 3 metri.
Cum 3 metri, mă?
E filmat.
Cum 3 metri, mă? Erai aici?
Dite acasă.
Aici erai, da? Uite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Na, aici sunt 7 metri. Mereți, mă, că vă mai dau dobile, mă!
De ce nu știi să strici când ești mort?
Era prea târziu, man, deci... Oricum, erai chiar în spatele lui, dădeam prin tufe. Na, prea, nu prea. Nu prea.
And now as these guys go to the respawn and
Am un noroc că mi-a ridicat capul în coace, că nici nu mă gândeam să mă uit în
it's gonna
coace.
start
O
turning
secundă,
into a
bă,
race.
opa!
And to not make it a super race, of course, I'm gonna employ some stealthy tactics, boys.
Baftă, băieți!
Alright, there's the flag. Time to take it. Yoink. Now to play like a little pussy and hide, basically. Of course, gonna pick a pretty good spot in this old little toilet area. And of course, the enemy players are gonna do the best they can to sweep the area and hope that they're not going to find me.
One eternity later.
I guess sometimes hearing yourself getting shot is not confirmation enough unless it's painful. I guess. Hearing is not a sense, so you can't recognize you're being hit. Anyways, moving on. I'm stealing the flag in a sneaky way.
Prendi! Aye, boss!
And now, by having both flags once again, time to play defensive once again. After running around the base a few times, making sure that everything is okay, I decided to just head out into some bushes and, oh look, a pretty nice place where I could rest my butt for a little while. Little did I know what was in store for me.
Megvan! Ah.
Oh no, they finally got me. So anyway, one of the enemy players that got away actually manages to get inside the base, shoot the other two guys that were inside, allegedly defending, and take the flag with them and to keep it for a little while until probably the game ended. I don't know, had to leave a little bit early. But this is going to be pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this one. And yeah, thanks for watching and for tuning in, and see you on the next one.